Hey everybody, Don here with a new feature I'd like to tell you about today. This one is called Repeat Customer Feedback. And this feature allows you to collect multiple feedback items from a single customer. So let's say a customer comes in and visits you multiple times and you want to collect feedback for each of those experiences. That's what this is about. So you can see here in this customer profile, I have feedback number one for one visit or experience, feedback number two from the other. And a couple things I want to point out here. In the past, you could publicly and privately respond to each item. You can do that here as well for every feedback item. So I can say, in this case, I've already privately responded. I can see that and what that conversation looks like here. Same thing with the public response. And then you can also request a rating revision. So let's say that there was a problem and you privately responded, you resolved the situation, the customer's happy. That's when you would go in and make the rating, ask for a revision to your rating. So those were already in the product, but what I'm pointing out here is that there for each feedback request you can do this, right? Now, the other thing that's interesting about these feedback requests is that we've included a feedback ID that's unique to that feedback request, the date so you know which feedback item we're talking about, and then this optional job number. And this is where you can put in your own number to uniquely identify this. So for example, let's say you had a job number for some sort of a service visit. You could put that here in this feedback history, in this item so that you could relate it to something that, it's something in your other system and keep track of which visit this was. We also have in the activity log, you'll notice that we're tracking all these things. So you can say when the feedback was sent and received, and if we sent private feedback, and all these things are showing up in the activity log. You can also edit the customer record. It looks a little different now. Before, you just kind of came right into the customer record. Now you go into it and there's this different view, but you can still edit all these items. And then the last thing I want to point out is for this particular customer, for this business, we had set up some additional survey questions. And you can see that I'm going to switch over to that real quick. If I were to go to settings, survey questions, this is another feature we recently launched. And here you're going to see we've got, in addition to the standard question, the Net Promoter Score question, how likely is it that you'd recommend our company to a friend or a colleague? We've added this additional question called, how would you rate the speed of our service? And so here you can see that those additional feedback items are here. And so they will show up in the feedback history. So in this case, I had asked about the speed of our service, and I see the rating for that here as well. So yeah, so that's the deal. Lots of interesting things you can do with this. I know that many of you have been asking for this for a while, and I think this is great because now you can, keep additional feedback items over time. You can request revisions to any of those and publicly and privately respond to any of them as well. So give this a try. Let us know what you think. We'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, take care and have a great day.